Unfortunately, I had a really tough breakup right around that time in my life. And I went into a dark place at that time. And, interestingly enough, the reason she broke up with me, she said I didn't make enough money. But that's because, when you're struggling to get to a certain point, you don't have
you
that
keep
cash
dumping
there.
your money back in.
Right. So, I let that person go, but I took 2 years to kind of just be a total loser, get over what I was going through. And when I came out of it, my best friend had owned a nightclub that we always dreamed of because I was a DJ, one of the many things that I've done in my life. And I just opened up my marketing agency back inside his nightclub. And one thing led to the next, and I got introduced to the people that we started Shredz with.
No shit. And for those people who may be watching who don't know what Shredz is, just kind of give us a quick rundown of what it is, what you did, what your function was.
Yeah, it's a business that I hold close to my chest that I loved everything that we did while we were there. In the age of sports supplements, back then, and we're talking 2009, 2010, it was only the big brands that existed. And so there was just no way to enter the space as a new brand because everyone would just laugh you off if you weren't one of the big brands.
You didn't have the money to go buy the big press.
Yeah, absolutely. So the team that got involved together had an opportunity to create this brand with the cool name, Shredz. And the whole idea is like when you get shredded, you're cut. And so we just added a Z to it for our own spin. And long story short, we tried to go the old-fashioned route because everyone said you have to go to retail. That's how you move a supplement brand. You got to call these like supplement stores, keep calling until your fingers hurt, and try to get these guys to take the brand and put it in the store. Hundreds of stores were able to be put into a spreadsheet for us, right? Thousands of stores. We called every single one, and I think it was like 300 to 1 would hang up on us, or the one person would talk to us. And of those few that picked up the phone, we converted maybe like 10 of them into bringing the brand in. And it was tough. And so I think it was 2011 where I told everyone, like, let's just go into the social media end of this and let's really pump something into a Black Friday sale. And before that point in the year, I think we only had done like $8,000-9,000 in sales, all wholesale. But we ended up doing around 90 grand just on Black Friday weekend, all online sales, all doing PayPal buy now buttons. Because that's all there was. There was no Shopify. There was no e-commerce.
How do I do 6 figures in coaching packages this Black Friday?
Oh, we could talk about that.
Yeah.
Do you want to jump into that? We could jump into that.
No, we could. We'll dive a little bit deeper on the digital infrastructure and all that in a little bit. I'm gonna dive into Shredz a little bit more.
Yeah. So we all instantly realized social media was going to be the way to grow this brand, and we decided that affiliate marketing, even though it didn't really have a name back then, because it was really just like the guys who were doing the SEO hacking, domain, black hat, selling of weird pills, like stuff that would enhance sexual drive and whatever else. Like, none of this stuff was really prevalent. And we created this unique customer experience for however you got introduced to the brand. And this was part of our secret sauce, but I can tell you more about that as we keep going. But in the nascent years, when there was an opportunity to find the brand because you were a yoga enthusiast, or you were a bodybuilding enthusiast, or you were a CrossFit enthusiast, whatever it was, every image that you would see throughout the process of going to the brand social media pages, going to the website landing page that you landed on, the email that you got after purchasing, the name of the products, the name of the stack or bundle, it was just all customized so that you didn't get tomfooleried into thinking that you came here for one reason and then when you got there it was something totally different. And people
it's a customer's journey.
Yeah. And people loved it. It was this growing market for us. And in 2012, I looked at the numbers.
And were these funnels you were running?
Yeah, this is essentially funnels before funnels existed.
Yeah.
Except thousands of them. And hundreds at that point, but over the course...
How are you deploying them?
Just build them one at a time.
Fuck.
Buy another domain, build another site. PayPal buy now buttons.
And then were you building Facebook pages, private pages?
Yeah.
And then making those pages about what?
Yoga, CrossFit, deadlifting, powerlifting, rowing.
That still can work to this day.
it absolutely still does work till this day.
Yeah.
But I mean, no one was doing it back then in this specific category. And in 2012, I looked at the numbers and the customer data, and I was just really insanely in tune with the customer data. But we realized 80% of the customers were female, and all of our marketing was towards hardcore men. And we're like, I should slap a pink label on this and see what happens. So we slapped a pink label on it, changed the formula and tweaked a little bit because men and women are wired differently. We were on a rocket ship.
Technically, that's not good to say. They're not wired differently. They are one and the same. That's offensive nowadays.
I don't know about that.
They're
I
wired differently. I don't know. They're actually...
In terms of supplements, there's a reason there's women's
One
supplements
gender.
and male supplements.
Nope, doesn't matter. It should all be the same supplement. I digress, but...
Okay. I'm going to stand my ground on that there's formulations that are better for women and there's formulations better for men. And, I mean, we were on a rocket ship, man. We were the first female supplement brand that was using social media to drive attention to the brand.
What was your biggest female brand?
I mean, Shredz.
I'm saying, but like another supplement.
I mean, there wasn't one.
So it was just...
Like, no, literally, we were the first people in that path. No one had thought to make supplements for women, and we were selling fat burners, and women are the ones who care about losing weight more than men do, right? Yep. And so at the end of the day, we went from doing, just below six figures, and the next year we hit $3.8 million in sales.
Oh, shit.
And we knew we had something at that point.